Good morning, or good day, good evening. Not sure. Wherever you are, hello. I'm doing a pop up and trying something out. I said cooking with Kai and Chad. Just got some things on my mind. I want to get some things started. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. I'm going to play Customer by Raheem Devon. Some good flow. Can't always plan everything. Can I take your order? Hopefully, I can play this because I am. Quick scrambled eggs going. You're the customer. Just ask me what you want. Let me serve you up. Some people don't really like American cheese. I always like American cheese on certain foods. When I use yellow cheese, I like it on hot food. When I use white American cheese, I like it on cold food. Oops, now look at that because I'm talking. And over here, I'm frying up some turkey spam. I like spam. Spam. So they have the pork spam, and then they came out with the turkey spam maybe, was it 5 to 7 years ago? Longer? A while back they came out with it. Anyway, I like it. I like salt. I don't eat much meat either, but some stuff I do eat. I just like it. Okay. You put whatever cheese you want in your eggs, but my eggs usually come out perfect and the same every time. You can have me supersize with some loving on the side. Just ask me what you want. Of course, you want all the paper towels and/or napkins to soak up any grease that you use, but you find the meat. You can find a lot in me, even though I'm small petite. Heart is hungry. Hey, let me serve you up. Let me serve you up. See, you can have it your way. You're the customer. Hey, Yeti. Lessons to you, sir. Oh, I heard something about you. It was something good. Something I already kind of thought anyway. Ask for what you want. Yeah. I got a loud clap too, y'all. I think it's my hands are kind of big, so I don't know why, but that is a grab. Let me serve you up. Let me serve you up. See, you can have it your way. It's too bad it had to come from woke, bro. But I'm saying though, somebody said they peep what you working with, bro. And I was all ears. Y'all the customer. Don't let me burn this food up, y'all. Y'all really cool with me like that. Y'all not gonna let me burn food when I'm coming up down here, popping up, cooking and chatting. You're the customer. Yeah. They said Big got holding. I said, say what? I thought we was talking about politics and stuff. I was just listening in to a live stream. And somebody said, I saw what homeboy working with. Let me tell you something. That's what they said. That's what they said. I'm just having some fun with y'all. But you know what I'm talking. Yeah. They say you drop that camera a little low, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? I said, well, hey, that's how black kings are. You heard? You ain't know? That's why the catch of the day is always black men. You ain't know? That's why I praise them. You ain't know? I mean, that's not only reason that you know what I'm trying to say. There's always been an infatuation with the male anatomy of black men or men. I was just curious about men in general. Being a female growing up, I was curious early. I don't know why, but very curious. And it's in my astrology too, so it makes sense when I learn about myself and like my behaviors and where they come from and why and how to work with them and be able to work with people better too, you know. So yeah, but yeah, I had to bring that up. I said, what? You see, as soon as you came in, I thought, yeah, I'm just messing with you. Yeah. Oh, I expected it to really be, oh, it is popping. Okay. One thing too, I want to get some other pans because I noticed too, and I learned this from, this is funny because I learned this from Young Chop. He's a producer for Chief Keef, and he's done other good work. And he did Don't Like, which was a huge song for Chief Keef. Most of us know the song. I noticed the pans when he cooked, and he did like spaghetti, chicken, did all kind of stuff. And he was showing us like, look how the pot isn't popping everywhere, and the grease is staying within the pan. And he was just making a point that it was the pan that he was using that was helping do that. So I think it was metal too. And I have other decent pans too, but I want to get some more. Some I tend to just like to fry in and do other stuff, but then sometimes it's like, you know, certain pans are just better for certain things that you're doing. So I'm looking more into that. Cast iron pans, not being funny, but I always hear like black people talk about it, but I'm seeing like other people talk about it too. Cast iron pans, you can actually put them in the oven and all that stuff. So I want to create some meals with that for the first time. So once I get that pan and kind of think of what I want to do with it, I'll like come on here. Because a lot of stuff I'm already seasoned with. I've been doing it for years. But then maybe it'll be fun and maybe a little interesting to see someone do like me do some things for the first time and try it out and you know just see how it goes. You know, like that. And we'll just see what happens. I think further down the road, I know it'd be nice to have some people join in too. Other people might be doing something and they want to, you know, pop up or something. But yeah, the way things are going now with YouTube, um, I had to get over a hurdle just recently, and then I didn't know how to really go about it because YouTube is ever changing. But there a lot of ways they're kind of not really making sense. And the better consistency they have, the more consistent we can be with following guidelines, being content creators or whatever you want to call us, people that come on here and do different things. So there's some things I got to work out, but hopefully it looks like it's getting better. So I was like, let me just try some things out. And yeah, I don't know. But I'll tell you what I woke up with on my mind. Um, Besides that, what we got in here with? Absolutely. Yeah. Before I go to, I want to say something quick. I appreciate y'all coming through too. I know sometimes people come through and you're quiet. I'm not sure if this is on vertical, but I know the vertical is what's working best for people right now, from what I'm seeing. So we'll see. I think when I end this, I'm gonna go back in and see how it appears because it should be vertical. You know what? Okay. I don't know. no disrespect, because I know people be in their relationships and stuff too. So definitely, no disrespect. There we go. Take that. Let me find out. I don't know how to spell disrespect all of a sudden. No disres. Well, I've tried to write no disrespect. I can't see it at the angle, and I kind of have it at a particular angle for this. Oh man, I'll come back on another time. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna say some things really quick. I'm gonna let back in a video that I had. I like temporarily removed. I'll put it back up. It's when I was talking about sun flares. So if anyone's interested in that, you should be. I'm talking about some things that have to do with, yes, outer space, but it's a connection with Earth, and the things that are going on with the sun have an effect on our communication systems. I heard this movie, No World Left Behind, Leave the World Behind or something. I'm gonna have to watch that because it seems like it's talking similar to the way I've been kind of interpreting things. That movie has affected a lot of people, but what I say is just look into things. I'm telling you, if you care enough, start researching something about our communication systems, possibly how it's going down and things like that. You'll probably find more answers. When you start digging for something, you're going to find even more as you're looking. So I just wanted to put that out there. It's going to have an effect on our communications. So just be prepared for that. It's more than losing entertainment on social media. There's no communication. So just work on having ways that you can always contact loved ones, things like that. Maybe meet somewhere, something like that. Because what would you do if all the communications went down? It's going to happen. I mean, it's bound to happen. We're not in a perfect world. I would think things are getting better, but if you look, spectrum is down a lot off and on. We had the solar storms recently, so those things are having an effect on our lives. I was going to say something about, I just want to say something real quick. It's regarding Lovely T and maybe some other women. I've been pondering on something, wondering why women are going through what we go through. Maybe not me per se, but some women have just been in danger. Hang on a second. I'm on a live stream. Oh, I watched a woman. I'm trying to be delicate how I say this, but I gotta just say it. A lot of women in general are being victimized, but I'm seeing it a lot with Black women. There was a Black woman that, as soon as she had a gender reveal, she was killed by the boyfriend. She was on her fifth child. When she was pregnant, she did a video where she showed herself in a see-through gown, sitting in the car, jamming. Cool, but why you don't have that on in the house? I feel like part of the bottom line is we're over sexualized with our appearance. We are sexual beings, and I don't think that Black women are looked at in a sexy and sophisticated way enough. And I know that that's the way we should be looked. We're humans. We have a sex drive. Some are high, some are low. Most women's sex drive is low, though, truth be told. But it's like I keep seeing overly, how do you say it? Overly sexualized Black women, and they're the same ones that end up losing their life. You see a pretty girl in the picture, and then she gets with a guy, and he kills her. And it don't make sense to me because it's like you're getting what you want from her. She's pretty, she got it going on and everything. What's the problem? I'm going to look into something more that has to do with our spirit and our spirit of sexuality. And are we pumping out so much that we're getting back the wrong thing? Are we sending out the wrong messages as women at times, to the point where, I don't know, it's like we're sending a signal out, but you're catching the wrong guy. You're getting them, but you're getting the wrong one. What are we doing wrong? And what is going on in some of these men's lives that's wrong, that's making them say, I want to be violent with the woman, but I want to be so violent that I want to end her life. They're ending lives while the women are still pregnant at a higher rate. But I always try to draw the conclusion as to what is common with it all? Like what is common with all these cases? What I'm seeing with a lot of them is that you almost have like who someone would categorize as a thought. So I do have to say that. And I just want to speak on that real quick and then I'm gonna hop off. Let me mute myself. So that's just something I want to say. I saw this morning that Lovely T has a picture up. It is nice, and I'm thankful for her son graduating. He's graduated from high school, and I'm looking at what she was wearing because first I just saw her and the boy, and she had like this really short dress on with some cowgirl boots on, and she looked really cute too. She's dressing better because to be honest, she needs. Sometimes it helps for someone to dress you, help you with your attire, especially if you're going to be on and coming on stream online and all of that. So I don't know. God, come on now. It's all good. Right? That's cool. I know, I'm harmless for the most part. That's good. But sometimes you say something and like, I don't know, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see him again. I'm gonna say so, it just was funny, but at the same time, whatever. I know you got to, your thing going on. Oh, real quick, I didn't understand. Oh, I can share screen too, and it looked cute. And I'm actually not going to share it because her son is in it too. Like, I don't know if. I guess the bottom line is, I feel like as women, we know there's way more women than men, and I think we've gotten to the point to where we feel everything's a competition. We can't even go to a graduation. We can't. You're barely probably going to see decently dressed women at funerals. Um, I've seen it too. Like somebody came in with a tutu before, and everybody's like, "Well, why she wear that?" I was like, "I don't know why either." But it's come to the point where women want a man, and I don't know if you guys really feel that way. Because when I hear from the men, they're just saying like, "Yeah, y'all want money. Y'all just want this and that. Y'all want everything y'all way, and that's it." And it's like that's not true. As women, we're already got inside the gut to want a man in our life, not men, a man. But in the meantime, when you're single, you have different men or whatever you're choosing, depending on your lifestyle. But I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I really feel like we are in a huge competition of our lives out here. And it's based on bodies, it's based on looks, and that's it. And it's like so obvious. And then when you get a guy that only wants you for your body or leave you, then we wonder why. So the way we represent ourselves is similar to like an interview, but with women, it's like wherever we go, wherever we walk, it's almost a walking interview. We're looked at based on how we're looking. And it's not totally just on what you're looking, it's conversation too. But honestly, I'm a female and I can say that all I really see a lot of is women that are like so desperate. We are in a desperate time. I'm not just saying women are they're just desperate. This is a desperate time. There's a lack of love in relationships. There's a lack of people just really being there that I think that people aren't even satisfied that are in relationships right now. And there's way more women that aren't in relationships. So they like, I ain't got nothing to lose but my clothes. Let me catch a dude while I'm out so I can feel better about myself. You look good though. You're gonna get somebody, yeah. I keep saying that and everything, but women don't really feel as good unless they're validated by the attention of a man. But nowadays it's men. It seems to be multiple men. We got to get multiple men. We got to get multiple men. I need men. I need men looking at me. I need men DM me. I need. And that's all that's going on. But it's like it's a form of self destruction. Is if you come on here, you will hear how these men are feeling about it. I personally, like a few years ago, I didn't really see it this way. I felt like men is getting everything they want. You got the coochie thrown everywhere, all kind of coochie. You better just hope it's, it's clean and it smell all right. Okay, truth be told. Um, so we got all these things and these factors going on, but I just feel like we're just walking backwards in a way, and at least with our black women, that's all. That's a lot of what I'm seeing. I know social media is only going to highlight certain things sometimes too, but like highlight more of our sophisticated women too. If America has so many black women, right, that are so intelligent, got it going on, and we have this and we have that, then why is it so many women single? Why do we look like whores? Like, um, what am I missing here? And y'all know on my channel, the people that know me, I talk about sexuality, but I mostly talk about the community. So I get it. But I even have to tone down my like sex drive a bit to my drive. Because that's not how I want to represent myself on here. And if I want to be taken seriously, I know why I'm really here is to have a conversation. When I come on lives like I do now, whoever comes in, you can feel free to join in the chat, of course. Speak on things, whether it's in favor of what I'm speaking on or it's not. It's fine. I want to hear y'all opinion on things, because these are questions that I really have um, as a person of color, or just even as a woman, as a human being on this planet. I just have questions. A lot of them I could look up and solve them, find the answers to, but some of them I'm looking for you guys for help, and then, some of y'all insight on things too. I feel like men like that. Men want to see sexiness in women, but it's like I just don't understand. I guess I just don't understand why we go so far with it. Or when you're getting dressed, right? When you're in your room and you're ahead of time picking out the outfit, like what's going through people's minds when they said, "Hey, I'm going to wear that outfit." Oh, my daughter's graduating. Yeah, okay. What do you plan on wearing? Like, how do you feel about being around other high school students, other teenagers dressed in a certain kind of way? I don't know, but that's just because I've really been trying to figure out too, like why so many black women are being killed more now. Um, I don't know. And I'm not victim blaming, but I'm going to be honest with the victims. Maybe we'll have less. So I'm not somebody that's too afraid to speak on things, even though I don't see other people kind of taking it from that angle. I give different angle views here. Most of my videos, you'll see I have a different view. Um, Something's just not right. It just seems off. And honestly, what T, I can pull it up too. What Lovely T was wearing was cute. I appreciate the likes, y'all. And always feel free to join in the conversation if you like while I'm here. Not gonna be on here too much longer. I just popped up and I was just cooking and I was listening to my song. Um, I want to just say something. One thing I noticed about Lovely T is that she is a bright woman. I enjoy. I actually stopped watching some of her stuff a little while back, and it was mainly because her self-esteem was low, and I was just picking up on it. And you think that people, when they're popular, their self-esteem wouldn't be low; it would be high. Um, um, oh, all right. So, and I'm definitely not pulling on her. I'm definitely not, because she she's doing her thing. This is here, and it's great. And I think it's a great thing. It is. I just had to I guess just for me, like when you go out to the club, that's when we wear stuff that is higher than mid thigh. Everybody, if you just look at your legs and you look at where your dress is and where it ends, what she's wearing is nice. It's not like she's walking around with a see-through thing on or something like that where they might have to say, "Excuse me, ma'am." Nothing like that. She actually is dressing better. But it was just like I feel like some of my answers are coming because I want to know what's the problem. Like she's single unless she just got with somebody. She's been single for the longest. She started wearing her natural hair and then she stopped. She stopped liking it because she felt other people didn't like it. There was another woman on here, a content creator, black woman. They called her ugly, she said, and stuff like that with her natural hair. You cannot change who you are or be less natural for the masses. They're not going to accept you if they're not going to accept you. You're a black woman, they're going to either accept you or not. That's what people don't understand. Yes, when we wear our hair a little straighter and stuff, it's different manageability with it. We can all speak on that. There's a difference though. And I honestly don't know. Maybe we do get treated a little more different when we have our natural hair versus these wigs that everybody slaps and slap on their head. I don't know. But what I do know is we have to find that self-esteem within ourselves. And especially as women, we have to find it. It's in there. If you keep looking and wondering what someone else thinks of who you are and what you look like with nothing on, it starts there, and that's what a problem is. Tasha K spoke on it too. They became friends for a little while. It didn't work. It didn't last. I think with Tasha K, she's so confident and secure. She will help you get there. But if you're not, she's got to go. She's got to go. That's the same position that I take. I get how the world a lot of times seems to be against us. I even just had recent issue with the company Lowe's. I think they discriminated against me. Actually, I know they did. I'm just still trying to figure out why. But I'm not going to go quiet. Um, they did some foul ish, and they tried to tell me they weren't going to sell me a product, and I'm like, I have a right just like any other customer. So yeah. So anyway, speaking of customer right, I'm also on that. So anyway, I just wanted to say something about that, and we here. We're gonna get it together though, y'all. We're gonna get it together. But yeah, thanks for it's not this working for me. Oh, I appreciate that, Yeti. I was gonna say I'm not sure if he's still here, but I just saw that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's hard out here, y'all. Another live I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk about um older women. I would think that they would like kick it with us. They're coming on YouTube more and more. They got their channels and everything. And like talk to us about maybe some ways that worked for you with keeping a man, because you can lure a man in. We all got cooties. We all, I mean, not cooties, coochies, whatever. We all have a body that can get a man. It doesn't exactly matter who's big and who's small, even though I talk about those things too. But I think I feel we need those OGs. That's what's been missing in my generation. And I think that's why we kind of took to the streets more and just did our own thing. We didn't really have the guidance that the generation before me and before me had. All those generations, there's always somebody kind of looking over you, being like, yeah, don't do that or do this. But it's like they on here trying to get all the dicks they self. They on here trying to get them all they self. So that's different. Um, I think I'm going to talk a little more about that too and how it affects the younger women and some women like myself that kind of like, I value wisdom. I value wisdom from older people. You've been here, you've been experienced. I feel like the old women that come on here are in competition with us too now. Like they like, oh, is men over here? Well, let me get them. Y'all can't have all the peas. Y'all can't have all the eggplants. Like, no, y'all cannot have them all. So they're using their higher status with their age and what comes with it. And they come and trampling in here and they trying to get all the men too. You're not all of them, but they coming for them, y'all. So I don't know. I just feel like our worlds are upside down. But I just want to come on and do a quick thing, and I'm still working on the screen and my issue that I had with YouTube. So hopefully they've released that properly. Um, I don't know what else to say other than I'm trying. But all right, thanks for coming through, y'all. I have some more things to go over. I'm gonna do maybe I'll do like a little astrology and astronomy. We'll talk about some things to do with spirituality, things like that. My conversation too is not to offend someone else's religion, whether you're a believer or not. I'm trying to bring universal conversation so more of us can engage in it, and we'll see what's going on in the world and how it really does have an effect on us. And a half hour already. I don't eat a whole lot in the morning either, but I'm gonna eat a little something this morning. Some loving on the side, just ask for what you want. Customer. And we supersize with some loving on the side. If you want me supersize with some loving on the side, just ask for what you want. The customer. Hey, customer's always right, right? Little petite, but I got a lot in me. You will never be hungry. All right, y'all. It's a quick live. Looks like I just came on a half hour. And I appreciate the likes. Anyone that hasn't subscribed, if you come through, consider hitting the subscribe button. I can guarantee you will have information here and some entertainment I have coming that you won't see anywhere else. You won't. That's part of my objective. And I want to talk about different uncomfortable things, but make them comfortable. But I still will leave you better than you came. I'm going to shake you up a bit. I'm going to have to. I got to shake you up. I got to shake myself up too and get a little more with it, like, and open up a little more. That's fine. But my objective is to give you more here, more than you probably deserve. No, I'm kidding. But I'll give you more here, right? Yes, enjoy your day too, Yeti. Ah. All right, y'all. Peace. Want to take a cold shower? Nah. And I'm out.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome to the